Hey, guys.
If you come at the king, you best not miss.
We're talking about WWE Raw preview.
Acknowledge us.
Adam Pearce, he was off last week. He's back in the house. He had a medical procedure. We got a long list of lists tonight. Who I have with me, couldn't do this alone. I got Good Bread Wrestling. He's going to chime in. He's going to give his opinions as well on this Raw preview for tonight. How you doing, Good Bread Wrestling?
Man, I'm chilling. How you doing, Red Carpet Ring, also known as Toxic Ring Scandals, Pink Square Circle. Salute to y'all, man.
I'm in the
appreciate
building.
being here.
I'm good, man. Another Monday morning. Bright Monday morning.
Facts, man. Yo, the last Monday we had, man, we kind of predicted the releases, man.
Yes,
We talked about it on Monday, and then Friday everybody we said was gone.
it's gone. Matter of time. But we do have a nice stack card for Raw tonight. Do have something going on. Um, Definitely interesting to see because we do have Backlash 1 week from Saturday. We might be able to cover that PLE preview as well for predictions. So stay
Okay.
tuned for that. Guys. Meanwhile, we'll go down the list of what's going on tonight. We got plenty of stuff going on. We do have a one-on-one match. Rusev's first match back, being in WWE. He will go one-on-one against Otis from the Alpha Academy.
Oh, that's going to be interesting right here. Interesting in the sense of how they repackage Rusev. You already know this is going to be a squash match, or it's going to be a put-over
Yeah,
match.
yep. And while we talk about releases, hate to be the bearer of bad news. I think some more releases are coming. And Good Bread Wrestling actually brought this to my attention. I can't take full credit. I think Otis and the rest, and maybe possibly the rest of Alpha Academy, may be part of the second wave of releases. Maybe not now, but maybe later on, maybe the upcoming fall. I can see that happening too. If they don't do nothing big with them.
Definitely, because if you notice, the developmental took a hit this weekend, but the main rosters normally take their hit after the draft. So
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely. But oh yeah, I think it's gonna be a squash like you said. Rusev gonna be definitely put over, and I can see him being a future contender, possibly a contender for the World Heavyweight Championship against Jey Uso. Maybe this is to set him up for that, or the Intercontinental Championship that's held by Dominic Mysterio. One or the other. I think he's gonna be set in line for a championship match in the near future.
man, I can't wait to see Lana. I hope Lana
Yeah.
is back with him tonight.
Hopefully, because she's on a Legends contract. I don't know if she's going to be with Rusev and all that, but we'll see. Let's go over another match for the night. Penta goes one-on-one against the recently returned JD McDonough. That returned I think last week he came back. Yeah.
Right.
Or the week before, but he ain't been back that long. So this is going to be a good match too.
Yeah, I like the way we've been highlighting Penta and
Yeah,
Ray
Penta.
Phoenix. So it's gonna be a good match. JD, he can go. He can go. I like JD ever since the UK tournament. So I
Yeah, he's
always
so
admire
fluent.
JD.
He's
Right.
fluent in the ring. Man, he's like one of the
He,
best cruiserweights I've
he's
ever
mini.
seen.
He's the mini version of Finn Balor. He's a
Yeah,
carbon copy of Finn Balor. Who I hope, man. I hope they decide to do something with Finn this year, man.
I really hope so too. But yeah, I think Penta and JD gonna show out. Might be one of the best matches of the night. I can see that happening right now. Um, we have a couple segments. Becky Lynch will come out tonight. Now I know last week she explained her or why she turned on July Valkyria, but they gotta set it up because she will be fighting for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. So she gonna have a lot to say right before her match against July Valkyria. Okay, what's she gonna say? What I don't know what she gonna get into. What emotional? Is she gonna get emotional, real personal with Lyra or what? Or Lyra will come out and attack her? I don't know.
Man, she's kind of spoiled, man. We talk a lot about Charlotte coming back to title matches,
Yeah, we
but
do.
Becky is no different, man. Becky, It's kind
Nope.
of nauseating to me. I mean, this is just my opinion, guys. It's kind of nauseating
Nah,
to me.
you
I wanted
spot
to see
on.
her back, but I didn't want to see her back in this capacity. Like, I mean, unless she's gonna put Lyra over, I'm not feeling it.
Well, think of the problem with Becky. Every time she comes back, she always wins a championship. Back. Let's take you back, guys, to SummerSlam 2021. She won the women's title from Bianca in 20 seconds. And then now she came back WrestleMania after being gone for a year, win the women's tag team belt. You know, you held it for a day, and now you're fighting for the women's Intercontinental Championship. Like, man, you ain't been back a month. You already had one title, and you're fighting for another. So, like, wow. Listen,
Absolutely.
but yeah, I
Uh,
don't. She's getting on my nerves too. Unless she come,
yeah, I
I said
mean,
it before. If she comes with a new character, don't go with the big time backs of the man. She needs a new theme. If she has something different for a character, then I will be more behind it.
that's my next thing. That's my next issue with this Becky, because this Becky is Becky. Don't nobody wanna boo Becky. Becky and this heel character is it's not working.
It's
It's
just
not
like it was in
believable.
2018 all over again. It's 2018 all over
Absolutely.
again. That's what it sounds like to me.
Absolutely. She's very cringy as a bad guy. She's tried hard as a bad guy. Her natural position is a face. Is that underdog. You know what I mean? So
I think,
that's what I want to see her. I want to
yeah,
see her as that. Like,
but they can't make Lyra a heel either. So
nope.
that's the problem with that. But that's we'll see what happens then. And then we have a one-on-one match. Io Sky, Women's World Champion, goes one-on-one against Roxanne Perez, former NXT Women's Champion. This could be another interesting match tonight. I expect Julia and Julia's going to interfere. I expect her to pop out. Now, at some point, I don't know when. I'm predicting that Oscar's going to come back and maybe get involved in this. Can you see that happening? Is this how Oscar
I
returns whenever she do?
I could see that. I could see that happening. That's a good assumption right there.
Yeah, to even the odds with with, um with EO. EO needs some help. I know Rox. I know. No, I'm sorry. I know that Jordan helped her, but Jordan is on NXT. They're not going to put her on Raw like that. I'm
Right.
saying somebody that's a more of a main, consistent main roster person, and I think Oscar's for the job.
I could see that. Asuka should be working her way back now. I know she has some
Yes.
setbacks, but she
Mm-hmm.
should definitely be working her way back now.
In the
Haven't
fold.
heard nothing of her.
No, I haven't heard anything. Last thing I thought I saw, she was they show a picture of her looking at all her masks. I said maybe she thinking of a new mask to debut. I mean to return to WWE. But
Right.
Roxanne and Io, it's gonna be a DQ or some type of disqualification, or Roxanne cheats to defeat Io. Not a title match, by the way, not a title match, not for the title.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely. I could see that. I definitely see a screwy finish.
yeah, very very low, very non-clean finish, very dirty finish. And then last but not least, we have Seth Rollins, Bron Breakker, Paul Heyman come out. I don't know what they got planned for tomorrow. I think they're going to make a statement of how they made example out of Sami Zayn last week. If you want to go against us, look what happened to Sami, blah, 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 blah. I don't know if they're going to announce a new member or they're going to have somebody try to challenge them like Sami did last week. Or maybe Sami will try to challenge them again. I don't know how they're going to do that. But something like of that nature is going to happen with these three when they come out tonight with their segment. They may even open up Raw with that segment.
Right. And all this is leading to the Sami Zayn becoming a part of that team. In my opinion, I think
Yep, I
Sami
think
Zayn is
so.
going to become a member of that team and going to go after Jey Uso. That team is going to set their sights on Jey Uso
I
after
would
they
love to
get
see
Sami.
that. I would love to see that. I would like that a lot. I
I
would like
mean,
to see.
Paul and Sami got connections to Jey
Hmm.
Uso.
Yeah, and remember, Jay is all alone. You don't have nobody on his side fighting for him. He has no backup, so it's anybody's game. So I can see that
Very
happening,
true.
man. I can see that
Very
happening.
true. And
Yep.
you got all types of tag team matches that could come from that too. We got Seth and Braun versus the Usos, Sami and Bron versus the Usos. Sami and Seth versus the Usos. So definitely, definitely got matches coming off of that right there.
And we gotta remember too what you said earlier. This will be the first Raw after all these releases happen. Is it gonna be different now on Raw? Some of these people know we don't see Dakota no more. We ain't gonna see Shayna Baszler no more. I mean, we didn't see him like that anyway. I'm just saying, still gonna be
Right.
different. Still gonna be different. Just
For
something to
sure.
notate.
Right.
But that's the whole card as of right now. Anything, of course, as always, if anything, says news subject to change. It will be in Omaha tonight. If I didn't mention that before. We'll have a show in
Good old
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Yep. So we'll see what happens. But I agree. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good preview. But we'll see how it play out. Anything else you want to add, Good Bread Wrestling, before we wrap this up?
Man, I can't wait, y'all. Look for them to be building to Backlash and Revolution. Did I say it right?
Evolution, evolution,
Evolution. Yeah, because
evolution.
I could see that that Roxanne and EO match. I could see that getting dragged out to the main event for Evolution. So look for the build to Evolution.
Good idea. Good point. Good point. All right, guys. Well, this is what we got for Raw. Of course, I will do a review on this. Till then, guys, you already know what it is at this point, guys. It is OUNT.
UT.